Hello, this is a game analyzed Lauren Bradford versus Travis Turner. We're going to go through this game and talk about the imbalances as they come up. This is the first video that I've made using this technology, so let's see how it goes. Alright, Lauren starts out e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and bishop c4, an Italian game here, or Gucco piano. Normal development. Now here Lauren plays knight c3 instead of the better move c3. c3 is to set up a full pawn center with the d4 and the e4 pawns here. Okay. But knight c3 is solid, just doesn't guarantee a big advantage for white, but it's still solid development. d6, h3, and bishop e6. Now, Lauren, I must say, if you want to beat lower rated players, you have to figure out a way to avoid trades. Avoiding trades, keeping the pieces on the board, because lower rated players make more mistakes than you. So if you can keep the pieces on the board and kind of just play really solid, a mistake is bound to happen. But if not, the only thing you could be is equal. But keeping the pieces on the board is keeping the chances alive. Here you play bishop to b3. This queen d7. And here you play good move d4. And he takes. And here you should definitely take with the knight. You want to improve the knight anytime you get a chance to. This gives you a space advantage, a small center instead of a big center, but it's still a center right here. So let's go knight takes. We shouldn't take the bishop here like Lauren did because just more trades. But if black takes our bishop, we would at least get an open A file because of the A takes B3 capture. Takes, knight takes, queen takes D4, and then E5. Alright, so here Lauren plays queen C4. There was one previous game in this variation. It was played by someone named Jay Volf, white, and Steve Jezik, black. This was in 1962. They went queen D3, castle, bishop G5, rook F7, takes, rook A to D1 on open file, double rooks on open file for black, F3, queen E6, queen D5. Bunch of trades here. Now it's a knight versus bad bishop game here. Goes bishop to D8, rook D3, C6, knight C3, and even though they agreed to a draw, I think white is better here because of the backwards pawn and a better knight. So let's go back to Lauren's game. A6 was played. Lauren plays A4, stopping the B5. And then queen C6. This is offering a trade. And one thing I learned about the lower rated players, they seem to revel in the doubling of someone's pawn, which doesn't actually mean it's a bad thing. Unless you have a concrete plan of attacking those double pawns immediately, I would say you should not double these pawns in this position, because I don't see a immediate plan of attacking the C6 pawn or putting pressure on the pawn, but I do see the rook being able to use the B file immediately. So the best move in this position is actually queen E6. Okay. And the queen is very good in the center of the board. You notice that the king or black cannot castle to either side because the queen in here. And if queen D7, we can take that D7 pawn. I mean, if queen D7, we can take the queen on D7. If he takes with the king, he's in the center. We can double rooks and put pressure on the open D file. If he takes with the knight, we will place our knight on D5, where we will be attacking the C7 pawn. So she takes B takes C6, rook D1, rook D8, B3, D5, E takes, and bishop E2. Castle, rook E1. And black is probably better here with his better pawns in the center of the board, so he has more center control. Bishop D6 overprotecting the space, rook A to D1 and C6. And this is just a better game for black, and black eventually went on to win this game. So the biggest mistake here was not playing C3 in the opening, which would gain a long-lasting static advantage of space, and then just a bunch of trades that led to a unknown result or unknown endgame after the trades. This endgame winds up to be better for black because of his center control and better minor pieces.